What is my joint? Y'all heard this? In my time, I've traveled some roads of rolling stone. Nowhere feels like home. And I've seen people come and they go. Life is just a story of some highs and some lows. Tell me, do you believe in miracles? I'm standing here before your eyes. I cried many rivers, I've walked through some pain. I've seen my world crumble, and I carry the shame. And I know somebody who calls me his own. I can hear heaven singing out, oh, you're never alone. Oh, you're never alone. Excuse me as I kiss the sky. So a lot of people ask me, how am I going to stay single for the rest of my life? And trust me, it won't be that hard. People are like, no, I have to be with somebody. I need a relationship. I've been through so much. And once you stick your hand on that stove and you get your hand burned enough times, you don't even want to cook anymore. That means I have been hurt in the worst ways humanly possible. And it's come to a point where I realize that I feel a lot more comfortable being single. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to be single. I think women feel like because they choose to be single, that people will make them feel some type of way about it. You have to get to a point where you simply do not care what other people think about you, and you care more about your happiness than you do anything else. I know for me, I've said in previous videos, you know, I used to care about what people thought about me to the point that I refused to actually be myself. I wanted to please everybody else so badly. I prefer people hate me now. Like, if you hate me, I'm glad. I'm glad you hate me instead of liking me for who I could have pretended to be at some point. Let me tell you something. I'm one of those people. I'm very transparent. I'm very honest about what it is that I'm doing with my life. I've always been that way because I got to be gnarly, you know what I'm saying, in my own way. I got to be unique doing me. Now, I have ethical professional boundaries and I have like some moralistic value. I'm not going to sit up here and do obstruction of justice or something. I'm not going to give everything with one fist and then smash everything with the other. I'm going to keep my ear to the ground or whatever, but I ain't going to be gossiping. But I've learned something about the world. I learned something amazing about the world within the past year. People have different perspectives of all types of situations. And some people really think that what they perceive is the truth about somebody else, regardless of how much the truth is pushed into their faces. People will believe a lie if it's more entertaining. Think about this. Just think about this. Have you ever heard a baby go, Google, gaga? No! Listen, when babies first start talking, they say the mama, da, 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 ya, 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 ya. It's never Google gaga. But to the world, they swear up and down that babies say Google gaga. No, they don't. Not no baby never has said Goo Goo Gaga. Show me a baby that has said Goo Goo Gaga. I bet you somebody try to say, nah, my little nephew Zentavius, he say Goo Goo Gaga. Just so she can start an argument. No damn well your cousin Zentavius ain't saying no Goo Goo no Gaga. Perception is definitely reality. To some people, I could tell you, listen, I'm an attorney with the law offices of Dingleberry and Snuffleupagus. And if I keep telling y'all that, I tell you about my little make-believe clients and everything, all of a sudden, suddenly everybody's calling me an attorney. They be like, girl, did you hear that Soncerae is an attorney now? She work at the law offices of Snuffleupagus and Dingleberry. I'm like, no, honey, get your facts straight. Okay, it's the law offices of Dingleberry and Snuffleupagus, honey. I'm telling you, rumors spread like crazy. And I notice anytime I get in a relationship, it's always the man that I'm with that gossips the most. Like, he's supposed to be the one that be quiet. It don't happen like that, never. I think it's because of who I am. I'm the shit. Oh, you don't know who I am? Oh, I'm the shit. I'm bold. I'm brazen. And I've learned my lesson in regards to dealing with men. I mean, you know, at some point you got to start looking at your own behavior and do like a whole bunch of self-reflection. I've always done self-reflection after every single relationship I've ever been in. But it came to a point like, you know what? Either I'm just bad at choosing or men just ain't shit. Men always say, hey, you know, why do women always choose these bad guys to have babies with and get married to, blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking, well, honey, if you would like explain to your homies that being a bad guy is not this amazing thing, then women wouldn't even be able to run into a bad guy. A lot of men just don't want to change who they are. This whole boys will be boys crap is something that y'all want to roll with to get away with murder. And for women, we kind of fall in love in what's in our vicinity. If we always hanging around a group of people and this is our social circle, we're going to try to find who's the best person inside of our social circle for us to date. And when we do find someone, we're going to look at their flaws, we're going to look at the things that they do wrong, and we're going to try to help them improve themselves. Women are nurturing and caring like that. We take care of kids and junk. When we see that our kids fall or can't do something, we try to teach them to do better. We do that with men too, and that's a problem. I try to get women to not do that, but you know, trying to get women to not be nurturing, it's kind of against our like nature. I don't want to do that to women, but I do want to teach women what to stay away from. Molly, you in danger, girl. Like, you need to learn to smell what the rock is cooking. Like, know when to chill, know when to back off, know when this person is a bad person for you. Don't be the ride or die down chick. Know when to say bounce. Know when to bounce, know when to leave, know when it's no longer beneficial for you, and that's over. Like, if you smell sulfur, know that a demon is coming. Listen, if you got to see a psychic, a medium, a tarot reader, or somebody to tell you something to get you to get away from this situation, if you got to go to your pastor or your homegirl, your grandma, your aunt. I'm so sick of the down chick syndrome. Boo. Get rid of that. No more. All gone. I'm gonna need for that to go away. Ladies, we definitely got to start being here for each other. No jealousy, no nothing like that. Definitely. Listen, I'm not tasting the rainbow or anything simply because I decided to no longer be in a relationship or no longer decide to date. I just feel like I'm more closer to God. I feel a lot better. I feel like, you know, I'm not adopting someone else's energy. You know, when you get close to a man and you are an empath, you're an empath like me. Usually when you get in a relationship with someone, their energy starts pouring onto you. So whatever their negativity is, you're starting to feel that. And if you can tell, the last time I was in a relationship, you saw my energy starting to change. And now you're starting to see me change back and be better than who I used to be, you know? I absolutely feel amazing, and I think the best thing I can do is stay away from men. Men have been very, very horrible towards me, and the funny thing about it, I think the thing that's annoying me the most is that they don't own up to it. You know, it's one thing for you to treat someone bad and then not know it, or you made a mistake or something like that. I get that, but to purposely know what you're doing and then never man up to it, too many men do that, and that's unattractive to me. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that all men are that way. Listen, I'm not interested in finding out. You know, my last relationship, that was my last go at it, and I said it, and I just can't do it anymore. Like, I cannot do it anymore. If I get in another relationship with another guy and he does something as detrimental as the last guy did, you're going to see me on the episode of Snaps. I can't, because these men be on one. They be up to some stuff. They be having secrets. Don't nobody got time for that. I got too much to lose, baby. I got too much to lose.
In a world where we're always dealing with fake IDs, fake friends, and fake news, there's one thing I can say about Soncerae. Soncerae is just as real as they come. It takes a lot of gravitas and it takes a lot of guts and courage to bear your soul and your life, live your life in front of the world. All the time things aren't perfect, all the time things don't go as we plan. But because Soncerae, she takes the time throughout the day and night and she shares with us what's going on in her world, it helps make our world a better place.
And genuine about everything going on in your life. At the end of the day, we all have struggles, we all have things that we go through, but it's about being genuine and being who you really are. You've never tried to pretend to be something you're not, and I think that's honestly why so many women, you know, really admire your strength and what you do.